Welcome to just another top 10, and in at 10, Rockstar's Western shooter Red Dead Redemption was released on the Xbox 360 and the PS3 back in 2010. The game had an estimated budget of $95 to $100 million. The workload was so big that it had over 800 people working on the game at once. It also had a short film that was aired on Fox. Red Dead Redemption cost Rockstar $100 million. In at number 9, another creation from Rockstar Games. The main reason this game cost so much was because of the years it was in production for. It was in and out of development, it passed its 2009 date and was released in May 2012. They also spent a lot of money on the promotion of this game. Max Payne cost a total of $108 million. In at number 8, Two Humans. Two Humans had the same problem as Max Payne. It was in and out of development for almost a decade. It started from the PS1, then it was moved to the Nintendo GameCube before finally Microsoft buying the title back in 2005 and making it an Xbox 360 exclusive. It cost almost $110 million after a decade. In at number 7, Rockstar started work on GTA 4 back in 2014, immediately after the release of GTA San Andreas. When GTA 4 was released, it sold 3.6 million copies within 24 hours. This is approximately $310 million in revenue. After 3.5 years and over 1,000 people working on the game, and with over $110 million, GTA 4 was complete. In at number 6, Shenmue 2. The estimated cost after inflation for this game is $130 to $140 million. This is because the game has a huge open world, one of the largest of its time. This must have had a large amount of people working on this game to complete it within 2 years. The game didn't have much publicity, so most of the budget went on game and development. In at number 5, Star Wars The Old Republic. Star Wars The Old Republic is an MMORPG developed by BioWare. It is said that the development started 6 years before the game's release, and the game had 1 million subscribers within 3 days. This making the game the world's fastest growing MMO ever. The cost of making the game is close to $200 million. In at number 4, a personal favourite of mine, Final Fantasy VII. The game had over 60 minutes of cinematic cutscenes. The release in North America had a massive 3-month marketing campaign that included a 1-minute cinematic commercial, also a holiday promotion with Pepsi, and printed ads in the Rolling Stone, Spin and Playboy. And comic book publishers Marvel and DC. The price after inflation is approximately $213 million. In at number 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare was originally announced as Call of Duty 6 because it was the 6th installment of the Call of Duty series. It sold 4.7 million copies in North America and the United Kingdom, but only 50 million was spent on the game. A huge 150 million was spent on marketing costs. In at number 2, GTA 5. Rockstar began development on GTA 5 back in 2009 after the huge success of GTA 4. Within 24 hours of the game's release, it made over $800 million in revenue. Like a lot of these games on this list, not the full amount was spent on the game, but a huge $120 million was spent on marketing. The total of GTA 5's cost was $260 million. In at number 1, Destiny. Activision spent a massive $500 million on Destiny. It is up there with the amount spent on most summer blockbuster movies. The developers got a lot of their inspiration from the classic game Bounty Hunter, also Han Solo from the Star Wars franchise, and old western films with Clint Eastwood like The Man with No Name.